Yo, 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 what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This your boy, Suplex City.
It's your boy Brad, man. We're back here with another video for you. It's going to be a little bit different one. There's different topics that came up in the sports world with domestic violence and sports. And so we want to make sure we give you a little bit of a different type of our feel and our take on these type of topics.
Now, as you guys know, man, what just happened recently with Kareem Hunt, the Kansas City Chiefs running back, a video was just released. I believe it was December 2nd.
Yeah.
It was just released and it showed him beating up a female. This was really bad, but it's not only him that just happened. I mean, from the previous years, there's been like a lot of incidents.
Ray Rice. Ray
Yes.
Rice was one of the ones back in 2014 when he beat someone in the elevator.
Yes, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And there's been other, there's been other incidents too. And I remember you was telling me about the Ohio State.
Yes, Urban Meyer, the Ohio State coach, he had this wide receiver coach. I forgot the people's name, so I apologize. But he was with Urban Meyer's staff for 6 years and claimed that he didn't know that one of his staff members were in a domestic violence case. And it kind of blew up this past summer in 2018. And he just recently, about a week ago, said that he was going to retire after this season.
That's right.
His wife was talking to the other lady's wife and texting each other. So it was said before that he didn't know, but then his wife knew. So it was kind of tough it was just a big mess in Ohio State for Urban Meyer. But, we just want to shine some light on the topic. And tell me, how do we get to a better place or to find ways to lower the percentages of these domestic violence cases in our sports industry and all over the world?
That's a really good question. I mean, honestly, I remember to prepare these athletes for the real world, they had to do more classes on money. How to finance their money with agents and taxes and stuff like that. So if you're doing classes like that almost.
Yes.
And I know they even got paparazzi classes on how to look for the media.
Oh, right, for the media.
So,
you gotta have those media classes and how to speak to them and how to
Right.
answer questions politically, professionally.
Exactly. So if you got classes like that, you need to have these domestic, violent classes, because this right now, I feel like it's getting way out of control, because with all these athletes and these coaches are knowing, I feel like they all right, whatever, if you don't know or know, however you want to call it, but coaches are knowing stuff like this are happening, but keeping it on the hush hush.
Right.
And this Kareem Hunt situation too, I mean,
oh, that's tough.
With the video footage, because the police had to know about this, and then they're saying that the NFL never really interviewed him personally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like
the Chiefs asked him. The Kansas City Chiefs asked him, "Did you know? What's going on?" And he said, "Nah, I didn't do anything." Kareem Hunt said, "Nah, nothing's going on. Be good. Don't worry about it."
They could have did more, but
they didn't have any police reports to really accuse him at the time, so they had to take him for his word at that moment.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, because Kareem Hunt was a really good football player.
Yes,
really
yes,
good.
Yes. I mean, these are a lot of good athletes that have potential that could go somewhere, and that people like me would die to have this opportunity for. But how can we fix the situation? We need to give more classes, give more enlightenment, give more knowledge on. And on top of that too, you can't really just put it on the classes and the knowledge, because most of these guys were brought up well from their mothers, grandmothers, and sisters and everything. So it's the crowd that they hang around with too, because one thing I usually see in all of these videos, they'd be like, I was in the wrong place, the wrong time. That means you was with the wrong crowd as well. You know what I'm saying? So
if you want to look at LeBron James, a model class, a person who didn't have a father, he look at what he's doing today. He doesn't really make any excuses. You don't see him having these different type of cases. in the news for different other things besides basketball and his family
Right.
and his business, you know. So,
And
I don't know.
one thing I wanted to say too, you know, it's the victim too as well, because
Oh, yeah.
one thing about Jay Rice situation, his girlfriend didn't even watch the video and she still by him. You know what I'm saying? Some of these females, I won't say that love is blind type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know, all right, he beats me up, but I'm
Right.
okay with it. That's my man at the end of the day.
Right.
Like,
But that, from a perspective of a woman, I don't know. I can't really say. But if you are with a guy who's making millions of dollars, for you to know that your words can impact his whole life, your words could impact everything, and it's tough.
It's true.
So you gotta be careful how you come through. So I can understand why it's so scary for these young ladies and these ladies to really come out. But I hope you guys do. You know, we have to make changes in these domestic violence cases. Also, like you said, to piggyback, starting from a younger age, these high school, colleges, and these coaches, they gotta teach these young boys and young girls how to control their anger, how to
Yes.
understand how to treat a lady.
Yes.
You know, before they get to these professional sports, at least they'll have a foundation on some sort of domestic violence and anger management or different things like that.
Now, Brad, man, let me ask you a question, and you people out there too as well. Should these athletes get a second chance?
That's a touchy topic. I'm not too sure. You know, Ray Rice did get a reinstated back into the league as well. I don't know. I don't know. I believe people can be forgiven. I'm not too sure how the public will deem these people after what they know about them. Please, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think about this topic. If you guys have any other advice to lower the percentages of the domestic violence cases and another Bleak Sports from Bradman.
Boy, Suplex City,
All right, branch out
be different.
and be you.
All right.